Hello everybody, welcome to a new episode of Patrician 3, the extra one today because I was like, it's my birthday, so heck, let's treat everybody who's following this channel and watching the videos on an extra episode. So, here we are. In the previous episode, which ran just before, you saw me capturing multiple ships, including Hulk. And as you can see, it's under repair, as well as many of my other ships. My Hunter will be finished repairing tomorrow. Just a sec, please. I was saying, my hunting convoy will be repaired the 9th, which is tomorrow, okay? The next ones on the 12th of June, the 12th of July, and eventually the Hulk at the 30th of July. This will change because of yep, that one is actually heading to London. Because of the improvements the shipyard is currently having, and we still see one lantern, but the repairs will boost shipyard experience, and may indeed we have better ships. Snaker has improved by cargo load, cargo hold increased by 40 barrels to 190, the Kreia by 30 barrels to 310. We have still a 450 cog, that's more or less standard size, and no Hulk yet. So that's one. Now I will do my regular. Have my bath, do some praying.
Linguas tanquam in nis in apostolos descendens. Amen.
I may as well drop 10k for extension. So that's done. Now let's see what happens out of the sea. Looks pretty safe right now. It's building a new house, if I'm not mistaken. No, town is 99% gabled. Do have an office, including an admin, so two workers, no business, etc. This will change. I mean, we've got a long way to go, and I have a long way to go to become the Lord Mayor, because I missed the previous elections, but that'll change. The things I'm aiming at, depending at whether or not I'm able to get the right ship, is to start some production here. The most important right now is pig iron, and fish whale oil. But pig iron for one, fish, leather, meat, timber, bricks will come over time. Pottery, salt later. As long as I don't have a real meat industry going, and for that we've got London, especially London because it's effective. Bruges doesn't. Cologne has ineffective. Groningen doesn't have it. For Hamburg I need salt as well. But as long as I don't have Scarborough, I can't remember. Yeah, ineffective. As long as I don't have meat and fish industry going, and fish is also being done in Hamburg, there's not really a need for starting up a salt industry. The moment I do have that, I can start salt industry in Bremen, later in Bruges as well. And I intend to do all industries in a city because I will need those. They're not as cost effective as at least, let's put it differently. The meat industry in Cologne is not as cost effective as the one in London, but mix it together and you're able to make some profit out of it. So that's one thing. It's also very useful to use it to support a town when they start needing the goods. So if I want to support Ripon with meat and leather, it's easier for me to produce it there, including the timber and the salt, because that's a full meat chain, as to produce timber in Groningen, where I can do it effective, and I think Hamburg too. No, ineffective. But instead of importing timber from Groningen to Bremen to Ripon and produce salt there and then export it to London or timber from London or the timber to Cologne or whatever, but instead of doing that and only focus at timber meat production in London, if I produce it in Ripon, I will be able to produce it cheaper because the transportation costs aren't taken into account. Yes, it's that easy. Now let's see. No. Let's find out if I'm able to do another mission and get me more crayers. Therefore, I will start producing everything in cities, even the ineffective ones, simply because it's reducing costs. If I produce, let's say, 100 leather in a so-called ineffective city like Ripon and 125 in London, if I sell it in Ripon and I also sell the one from London in Ripon, I will make more money. If you look at the barrels, but if I add the transportation costs, it may be equal. And that's why. this makes things a lot easier. So overall, it's a matter of production cost and transportation cost, which will be your, let's call it, effective trading price. And with that, to clear up something I saw at the Steam discussion forum the other week, every load of goods, being it pig iron, meat, timber, fish, grain, hemp, wool, if you sell those for a high price, especially the pig iron and the meat, it is not profitable compared to other goods. Simply because one meat is taking up 10 barrel cargo space. So I'm selling meat, I'm buying meat for, let's say, 1000. I'm selling it for 1250. That's 250 profit on one meat. But I need to divide that by 10 because one meat is 10 barrels. So I'm not making 250 profit. I'm only making a profit of 25 for each barrel. When you compare that to goods like beer, pitch, salt, it's still a lot. If I compare it to iron goods, cloth, even whale oil, wine, spices, with the exception for whale oil, all those goods are able to run at least 100 to 150 profit a barrel. That's 4 to 6 times more as the profit you're able to get for one meat. Hence why meat and pig iron are not profitable. Yes, compared to beer, honey, perhaps, salt, they may look profitable. Pitch may look profitable. If you're able to get 15 to 20 gold profit from pitch, you're very lucky. If you're able to get more than 5 gold profit on salt, you're very lucky. But salt is one of the goods where the selling price and buying price are more or less the same. So don't blind yourself at the difference between the buying and selling of bulk goods, because unless it runs into 500 or more, it's not profitable. And the only time you're actually able to sell meat for 1500 is when the town is completely running short on it. And you may have been lucky by picking up something the AI dumped elsewhere. Other than that, pig iron, meat, forget about it. Handsday, hang on. Must have been that's a treasure map. Boycott of Oslo, please don't. because that's not useful for me. I should have been there. Meter 56. Sure. They are following, to Grace and a Cog, they are following this convoy. Honey, pitch, skins and wine. Yep. Not as much as I hoped for, but still enough to bring in some money again. So my plans rejected. Okay. My plan is first of all getting more ships, better ships actually, to deal with all the snakas I have on the trade route. Bremen will be replaced by one ship pretty soon. After that, Hamburg, Groningen, and from that point on, Bruges, London, Scarborough, and eventually Cologne. If I get more ships to replace, especially more Creyers, they will move into the Cologne convoy right away. I will start hunting pirates at some point. Going to use the Hulk for that. And meanwhile, I will expand into the cities, building offices over time, starting the industries, starting the housing, things like that. After that's done, I will probably move to Visby first. And basically starting up the same thing. So Visby first an office. When the office is done, expanding my trade routes. When the trade routes are done, starting with offices in the other cities, and it depends a little bit on how things are going, but first ones I will probably build an office pretty soon in Stockholm and Gdansk, so I can start beer production, food production, and iron goods production ASAP in that region. After that, it's expanding to the other cities, and eventually I will move over to Aalborg and start building in the central part. Usually I do west, center, east, but I found lately that moving west, east, center is a better option. Well, that was easy. Unfortunately, no ship. Let's see what we have here. Nothing. So let's head out to Rostock. Check. Aalborg. Those missions will always generate a ship. It's a low price, so probably a Sneka or a Kreia. If it's a Kreia, I can certainly use it. If it's a Sneka, I will drop off the weapons in Bremen and send it to my next city as a spotter. Dan Lübeck, Malmö. Hey, no Ladoga. Also able to check status over here. So, no Ladoga. If it's a Snake, it will be a Ladoga spotter. I'm hoping for a Krea, because that means I'm able to get some things done faster. I know. Crap, he's gone. That's a shame. Just hope I won't be fined for... Still thinking. That's why. Well, no worries. I got so much wine up here. And here's why what I mentioned about the salt. 28 average price. I'm selling for 32, I think. So, kind of shows why. It's only 2 gold profit a barrel. It's nothing. It's not the right goods to make a profit. Similar to beer. Buying 34, selling 34, average price 33. It's not meant to make profit. Bricks, ditto. Cloth, currently 6 difference. If you look at grain for 1 load, it's 4 gold. So that's 0.4 gold for 1 barrel. If you look at hemp, it's 35. That's 3.5 gold profit. That's similar to salt. If you look at honey, currently it's at 6. Buying, selling. I have 106, so that's 23. That's already 20. That's similar to meat. In winter time, it'll be a lot higher. Got a captain, and a pretty good one. Donation. And completion. Warehouse. Okay, so I need to increase my guards. Children's. Yep. The reason I'm doing that is because it will increase my reputation. Let's check the town info. I'm not on the list yet because that's still too low. Really missions available now. That one will generate a Hulk. So everything in this game is about making a profit, increasing your reputation. That one will be replaced first. What kind of captain? One sailing. And it's looted. I was afraid of that. That's a shame, especially since that convoy doesn't show up. Recreus. That explains. Ambush. Avenge brother. Accept. Okay, Jaeger. And the other one is pretty close, so I have to be a little bit careful. Hey. Maybe if I hit the right buttons next time. 13 days, 29th of June. So the has already moved up. Not much, but it did move up a bit. There he is. Quite a battle over there. It takes quite some time. And that's why it managed to escape. A Hulk, a Cog. Hulk are fast, but having more. Hulks are basically Krayas on steroids. So they're big, but they're fast and semi-maneuverable. They have, like the Kraya, more or less the worst turning circle though. Cogs are slow, but 100% maneuverable. They can turn at a dime, as I used to say. And Krayas are fast, but similar maneuverability to the Hulk. So if you're in front of that, you can't outrun the Kraya and the Hulk. You can't because you're at the same speed. The Cog, which is the most maneuverable one, can't catch up on you. So that's why. Now, is it duck jet? No. Let's just hope. Oh man. I'll have to do this. That one. I have to. And I just noticed the sound was off, so probably I've been bullshitting a lot. Not actually know what. Anyway, really. I'm not going to recap everything I said. I'm doing a patrol mission, as people may have found out. And I did the save prior to that, or during it, because there's a bug with patrol missions which at the time the studio never managed to actually find out what is causing them. So that's why I did the saving. Anything else? Well, I hope you figured it out from what I did, because I can't even remember everything I did. I just hope I'm able to find a good ship. That's why I took the mission and replaced that one. Because Oslo, okay. As for the rest, I don't have the finances for the last rank to become Lord Mayor yet. And in case I had muted myself about my expansion plans, the plan is western area first. I want to remove all the Crayas and Snakas from those routes, and in fact keep Crayas on the Bremen Cologne route. That's the only ones that keep Crayas. After that I will move to Visby, set up offers, set up trading routes between the cities in here, which means only Novgorod will get Crayas. Anything else will be Hulks and Cogs. And eventually Aalborg and the center part of the map, including, in this case, Edinburgh. Visby hub, first expansion in offices will be Stockholm and Gdansk, as that would give me the beer, the grain, the fish, whale oil, a full iron goods chain, a full beer chain, actually a pitch chain. So it's a very good one, followed by expansions probably to Novgorod, but I need enough grain for that, or perhaps Reval. No, I won't do that. Wait, that's sinful, wasn't that? Yep. So that's the one I need to deal with later. But, I said Stockholm, Visby, after that Reval, Novgorod, maybe Ladoga, and Riga will probably last. No ship. No shit. I have another mission. Up here, I think. To avenge a brother. No, not there. Here. So that may take a while. But, coming back to the plans, I also need to do something else. This first. Ah, yeah, and we found a new captain, which I will use later on one of my next convoys. Now, as you can see, when it comes to city defense, few things have improved actually, and they are building the next tower, so that's a good thing, because the city will be stronger, harder to defeat. There's the ridge. Well thought of. Okay, so that's a good thing. Hey. Never mind. That's why. I saw this ship making a odd maneuver, but that's because of that. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Workshop. Oh, hang on. I have a workshop. That means I'm doing my own. Big iron timber and making 21 iron goods a week. No leather in town, that's a problem. But I will restore that soon enough. Enough timber. 3 iron goods. I'm going to lock my iron goods right now. And sell them if I have more than 50. It won't be for a while, especially not with those prices. But as you can see, I'm producing them at 255 and I'm selling at 375. That's 120 gold profit on 1 barrel. And I did a whole thing about seeing a discussion on the Steam forum about that you can make lots of profit on meat. People forget you need to divide the amount of gold you earn. 200 gold on an item that's taking up 10 barrel space is not a lot. That's 20 gold for each barrel. Buggers is using too many grays right now. 20 gold for each barrel. So that's not much. There are goods making more profit. With even when they're lower. Honey for one. It's even that class. Leather is also making more profit as meat. So meat in itself is not profitable. And I think I just showed how much profit you can make on iron goods. The moment you start producing 255 is quite nice. Now I need to find that ship on the map. Probably a little bit more up. Those missions are very pixel sensitive. Bingo. Hulk. $55 crew, 74 health. It will probably be a sinker. Let's hope I'm able to capture it. I doubt it though. Would be a nice birthday present. 71 health, still 55 crew. No, I don't think it's possible. I'm sure it isn't possible now. Because I just lost 2 crew members. I need to have at least 2 or 3 men more as the AI does. So my solution could be, and it's something I will do later, is to build myself a new craft for the same job and turn this in a convoy leader for river convoys. So probably Torun or Novgorod, and with the new Kreia being able to hold 310 load barrels and 81 crew, I got a slightly easier crew advantage. Right now, best thing I can hope for is actually get out as undamaged as possible. No, I'm not gonna make it. Shame. Oh well, mission accomplished. Additional rented warehouse? Where? There. Another thing I need to consider is where to put my industries up, and I think this area will be it. Not going to do that. I'm going to sail to Riga and see if I'm able to pick up a mission there. Flat, okay. Then they had big ships. Yep. This is why I want the bigger ships. Hang on. This captain. One sailing. That captain. 2 points in sailing. And 3 in fighting. 1 in fighting. Okay, so that's a better one indeed. AI is much starting to expand. Skins and honey are goods really wanted. They need iron goods. Iron goods are also needed for skins production, which is why I said for Visby, the East Hub, Visby will be my hub center. Stockholm is iron goods. That's grain beer. Visby has grain but low production. Main focus is cloth, honey and wool. So if I bring in beer, grain, hemp, leather, meat and pitch from Gdansk, iron goods, big iron timber, whale oil, fish, later leather, meat, pottery from Stockholm. Wait, Visby got pottery too, I think. Yeah. And bricks. But you see what my idea is. That's iron goods, that's hemp. Move over to Reval. Iron goods, so excess big iron can be transported there. Iron goods, I got hemp from 2 cities. And I can produce skins. I got the salt for fish and meat, grain to feed things. Reval, followed by Ladoga for more fish, so turning the fish price from Stockholm down. I got grain, hemp, big iron. I can also move there, but I will move there eventually. And skins, so once again 2 of the goods needed for skins. when that's going, Novgorod, more effective increase in beer production, skin production, timber production. Eventually, Torun supports Riga also for skins and honey. And with that, I got everything going the way I want it. But you need to plan ahead. Currently, I'm in the west, so I need to get that one going first. Won't be too long though. Side room. Fence brother. Accept. Ooh, where's that? There, I think. Somewhere over here. Yep. That point. That's the sharp point. That's the other sharp point. So somewhere over there. 5,000. That's probably another. I need to do the repairs now. That's probably another Hulk. So while we're waiting for repairs and me not being able to do anything, because I need that Hulk to capture other Hulks, I let the game run, but I'm going for a very short break. And give you the time to do the same thing. And welcome back. Something went wrong as you noticed, but fortunately recording is running. At least you know the apps I have going on. No editing material for recordings here yet. I do hope I'm able to get better at the HDD at some point. A larger one, which will make things a lot easier for me. See, and that's why I want that Hulk. Because they got looted. And that was a very expensive looting. Betrayers. Yep, I need to deal with him. Soon. If that convoy encounters this one, I may lose part of things here, especially skins and wine. My Hulk isn't ready yet. 9 days. Yeah, not just Benneke. But they keep it in the family. It's a family business up here. You know what, cousin? If you loot my ships, I can get this insurance money and you can keep the profits. And we share everything else. Something like that. And that's with the forced sailing captain. So let's see. Big iron going fast now. I hope I'm able to get a third one going. Although too many already. Something dumped iron goods. That's very useful for me. Lots of honey. Average price of salt 28, and I'm selling for 29. That's 1 gold a barrel. That's why it's a support good. There's no need to make profit on salt. Just like some other goods. They are there to keep your population happy. Free fish. No fish. And 2 fish, okay. As you can see, I dropped all my fish here. Flat. I so hope. He's still around when the hulk is repaired. Well, damn. So, goodbye reputation. One day. One more day. He keeps running around here. Wait. Warehouse and gavel. Oh, those were completed. Yep. And that's because of this 82 additional rented warehouse. Yeah, that happens when you need to bring less honey. That happens when you play the game and notice you're actually on mute while you thought you actually unmuted things. No, not today. Yeah, that's probably elections. Yep. I always do 5 to 10 extra. Because weapons will break during fights. So if I should give them exactly 55 weapons, my crew may actually be killed because their sword breaks and they have to fight without it. So instead, I give extra. Because in that case, they have the ability to pick up I'm able to. My crew is able to pick up the cutlasses and keep on fighting. Traveler. Oh, wait, how much? Now this is better. Malte Malberg is... So I'm able to access Elderman's office a little bit easier. Let's check. I am there on the 4th of August, so I was just short earlier, or my reputation was shot, or both. But in general, I do have the company value right now to become Patrician. And after that, we'll see if I'm actually able to become Lord Mayor or not. Smelter in Bremen. Okay. Got a captain here. And a bloody good one as well. That is what we have here. Okay, I have to keep that in mind. But no mission. Captain Les. Wait. The one heading to Lübeck. Still has a crew, so. Something else I can actually check. I have a convoy ready. Convoy Hunter, Bremen, Riepen, sails August 8th. That's my convoy. So I can actually see how many ships are in there. Currently none. Other as mine. But that means I would be able to actually protect ships if they plan to go to another city. I can even earn money from that. It isn't much, but I can earn money from that. So, in case I wanted to have fun, and let's say I have 24 hulks, I can send them from one city to 23 others, and there is a chance ships will join my convoy for the protection. He will attack. I was about to say my skin runner convoy. If I'm not mistaken, one Krayer, a Kork and a Hulk. And he survived. Yep, a Hulk, a Kork and a Krayer. And there goes my Hulk. I will actually swap captains on this one. I think. Still funny though. Come on, game, it's my birthday. You're supposed to give me a present or something. Not this. You also notice the symbol changed. We see a big ship right now. That's a small ship. Doesn't matter if it's a Kreia or a Snaker. That's the small ship. You will see in Scarborough that symbol similar. One ship, two ships, one convoy. Mama, finally, escort. That's a quick one. So, I just got Kreia for that convoy heading to. Just need to capture it. That's a terrible miss. Plus, I need to get a good position for boarding actions. I don't think that'll be much of a problem. So I'm at the good side of the wind right now. And the advantage of these pirates, one's first name is Adelbert. You English people probably call it Adelbert or something like that, but it's really Adelbert. The advantage of those, they will most likely never flee, because they're generated by missions. He's not turning away or shooting. No, that's a good sign too. And we've got ourselves a new player. but still not a big ship. There we have a big convoy. And the one I was looking for. Hopefully. Maybe get it. Okay, they just managed to escape. Sometimes that two-ship view is maddening, because right now he sees, there they are. He saw two ships. Have to do this first. This is plus 8. 5. That's it. Both return to Bremen. And we had a mission. He was very happy. 3800. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. No missions. Probably won't be able to catch up 4 knots, 5 knots, or it takes a while. One of the things I could do, something I'm actually considering right now, is use the Hawk, and if I'm able to capture it, this cargo, in one convoy in here, and it will be a very nice pirate magnet. With that I'm able to destroy more of them. And this is going absolutely That's what I meant about the maneuverability of a cog. I'm able to defeat them, usually. But it may take some time, because my advantage is the wind. My ship is faster, and because of that I'm able to increase the distance. His advantage is the maneuverability. Because of that, he's able to close up the gap the moment I have turning a lot. So my first goal will actually be getting more away from them. 5 versus 5, okay. And make sure that I'm able to deal with his weaponry. After that, it's simply a matter of pounding, killing his crew, eventually catching up and board. As you can see, he already starts having problems now. This is going to be very tricky. Come on, move. Yeah, I was afraid this will happen. Come on, move. He's got one on this side. A duck. I went too far into the corner. He's fleeing. No, he isn't. I went too far into the corner, so the advantage I had was completely destroyed. And the other advantage I had being the fact that I had the ability to get more crew was also destroyed. Because I would have been strong enough now to deal with him. Especially now he's at 26, but with 22 crew, very hard for me. I can still capture him though. Just have to make sure that he'll end up. He's fleeing. As you can see, it's hanging over. This side has the most weapons. Bad shot. He's flat. I can do one shot. Maybe, if I'm very lucky, two. No, I have to sink it. Crap. That's a shame. That's a shame. Oh well, I got another. That's a shame. If I wasn't hit, well, if is not a good excuse. I got another opportunity. A much better one, actually. Because this is devastating for them. My goal is to get the cog, not the Greyes. So I have to make sure Greyes are taken out first. I not that direction. Okay, that's a lucky hit. That too was a lucky hit. Because I was aiming at him. It's funny though, I have in general less problems with a multi-convoy battle, a multi-ship battle, as I have with a single ship battle. Unless I get something like this, being sort of stuck. He's already fleeing, by the way. 2 knots, 2 knots, 3 knots. As soon as I cleared that shoal, I can actually get the better of him by the wind. They may try to come back. No, they won't. Got you. Costly, though I lost 3 of the large catapults. Don't think I'm able to capture him. But it is worth a try. I got 30 guys aboard. 17. Not bad. 10 crew. That's the only disadvantage. Oh well. It's not completely the way I want things to happen, but at least by defeating one pirate and sending the other one back. Sending the other one back to his hideout for new ships. I cleared the sea somewhat. And I got myself a new ship. I hope I'm able to get a full crew on this ship. And when sailing back, that two-ship pirate pops up, because that's the one we were just fighting. If I got 28 men, I may be able to capture both. What kind of mission? Oh, not yet, mate. Sorry. I have a bigger fish to fry right now. And of course we get white sail pirates. So I don't see him. Let me think. That's Cologne, but he's going that way. That's London. This one will be Riepen. So Bruges for the time being. very convenient. Too many white sail pirates, so I won't be able to capture. No. That's a shame. You'll be under repair for some time. 37 days. Good grief. I am indeed doing what I said and putting this one, my hunting convoy with the hulk, setting it up for transportation here. Maybe I'm able to get another ship with it. Maybe not, but at least I'm able to transport more ships with it. Good grief, 55 days. Oh well. The only advantage is this will improve, because I still don't have hulks over there. But with 2 ships under repair for quite some time, "35 days, 54 days, that's because of the cog being bigger. This one will probably be 30, 40 days as well. So my finances Well, finances are fine. Completely forgot about that. Another thing I would like to see. Still free discovered. Okay. And what had my manager to mention? Ah, he wants more money. "21 days. So, at least for September, everything's out of business. Because that's a free crayer. No, it's one crayer. Okay. Trick. I have to keep an. But look at what it's had aboard. Let's see. That's my house. That's going fine for now. How's my iron good? Production. Reasonable. Bingo. So for the rich people, I'm Lord Mayor. For the poor people, they consider me Lord Mayor. And so do the wealthy. So reputation-wise and financial-wise, I'm Patrician. I'm just not good enough, but things will improve. happy. $55 iron goods, so it is selling. $6.9 a week, so almost one a day. Thanks. So let's see what happens at September 1st. still having those ships on repair. Makes it very hard to do missions right now. That would give me a crater. That may have given me a ship. Oh well. Hey! I was about to say. Now, there's one more rank to go. Let's check how things are currently. Town info. Holy Moses. There I am. Top spot. So that's going fine. Was checking ships. 13th of September we have our first ship ready. That's the town. How's my income? Big iron remains at 6. Currently getting more rent for houses as I'm paying property tax. That's a good thing. That's my skin runner. Ooh, this is going to be a very good run. If, big if, that convoy isn't attacked and looted. I think I'm expanding faster. This biggest reason, this one has a cargo space of 290 barrels. What's currently under construction has a cargo space of 480 barrels. So that makes it a lot better. Eventually, I may even build more ships. I was about to say, eventually I may build more ships in cities which can build them to add to the convoys, and I will use was afraid of that to happen. I will use the big convoys, 290 cargoes, which are upgraded to level 3. That one escaped, good. Which are upgraded to level 3. To cargo. As convoy leaders for small distances, so to Groningen, to Hamburg. Those two will have a cog as lead ship. Eventually perhaps a hulk, but for a while cogs. And the one heading to Stockholm will too. Oslo, Malmö probably as well. Eventually everything will get hulks. I will start building hulks in Visby as soon as that shipyard is okay. And later I will just add repairs to each and every city they're hitting, so they will always repair and thus boost shipyards, making it better for me to build hulks. And when I'm able to do that, I'm basically cramping out so many ships. At some point it's hard to get by for increasing. Another thing I will do with the captured ships at some point is actually using them to transport goods to the Mediterranean. Hulk as convoy leader, captured cogs as transport ships, and I will use 2. So the only thing I need to do is swap crew and captains. Well, the ship is actually being loaded up. I can do that by hand. One ship convoy is off. The other one is loaded up. And eventually when the first one returns, I just switch through to the from convoy 1 to convoy 2, and when it's loading I send it off while the first convoy is still being repaired. So it's a very effective system. I think it was even done with merchant ships during the last 2 world wars. Moving from one ship to another, when the ship is under repair they will diverse to next ship, sail, because goods needed to cross the Atlantic ASAP. That's something, so let's do that first. I need to keep an eye on this, because it has had a few hits now. One of them being having a lot of crew right now.
Usante spiritus
Was expecting that.
linguas tanquam in apostolos descendens.
But 5k will do, I think. We have a few days to go before the ships are being repaired, or at least one of them, Jaeger. 73%, 96%, 67 and 95%. We also have 2 hours and 30 minutes that clock. So what I'm going to do is slow down, save, and leave it be for today. Or actually slow down, leave it be, and save. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. I did. It's my, like I said somewhere earlier, although it may be muted out, but it's my birthday today when I record this, so this is my present to you. I hope you liked it. My present for today was becoming Patrician, which means I'm running for mayor, and as soon as the way things are going right now, September, in May I'll be elected as Lord Mayor. So that means I have 8 months for the next part of expanding, which means I do have to build ships. But like I said, becoming Patrician was my birthday gift from the game, and I'm very happy about it. I hope to see you next week. Have a good week. Goodbye.